Hi, I'm Shirley. I'm gonna talk about my life so far. This is a picture of my grandparents' house. My grandparents had a farm filled with a lot of apple trees. Because they managed our orchard, my mother ate lots of fruits, especially apples. Because of the previous reason, my mother has smooth skin. This is one of the things my father likes my mother. My mother and father had met in their bank company. My father fell in love with my mother at first sight. They got married after 5 years of dating in 1996. I was born in August 26, 1997 in Cheongju, where my grandparents live. The year that I was born, because of the IMF, Korea had a hard time. Koreans' hearts were frozen due to the IMF cold wave. My parents also donated my first birthday ring to gold collection movement. I lived with my grandparents before my sister was born. My grandparents adored me very much, so I was a bright child. In 2000, my sister was born, and I came to Seoul to live with my mother, father, and sister. When I came to Seoul in 2003, I entered the kindergarten. I met many friends and played with them so much, but I lost contact with them as time went on. Amazingly, I met one of them because she entered Yonsei University too. So I was glad to meet her again. I was taken this picture in elementary entrance ceremony. I remember vividly that it was really cold that day and I was wearing a red trench coat. This picture was taken when I went to China. I went to China with my family. It was my first overseas trip. And then I developed a taste for traveling. I was a very sociable and outgoing child, and I liked to hang out with friends. Because of that, I ran for the election and I was elected as a student's representative. Through that experience, I could build leadership. Also, I fell in love with Harry Potter. I stayed up all night reading that novel. I wished to enter Hogwarts. After entering middle school, I met my best friends and I keep in touch with them until now. I played and studied hard with them. They are kind of my soulmate. In 2010, Yuna Kim captured a gold medal, became an Olympic champion, and she also set a new world record. I am a really big fan of her, so it was very blissful to watch her program. When I was in second grade in middle school, I participated in debate battle. I was interested in expressing my thoughts and persuading competitor. I entered Myeongdok Girls High School. My high school years were not happy in comparison with middle school years because of studying. It was quite hard to control other desires and concentrate on my study. Despite of that, I studied really hard. These are planners I wrote when I was high school student. They are my valuables. All through the high school, my goal was entering Yonsei University, and I strived toward my goal. Finally, I graduated high school and I was applied to Yonsei University. This is a certification of Yonsei University. Before I entered Yonsei University, I was worried about human relations. At first, I thought Songdo campus was deserted. But luckily, I met wonderful friends and roommates. I spend most of time with friends because we live in dormitory. We eat, play and drink, study and do assignments together. It is my first time to me to live in dormitory, and I am very pleased to live here. Oh, especially Akaraka is the happiest memory ever. There are various people in university. I will meet various people through club activities and academic societies. Through lots of experience including traveling, which is my hobby, I will find what I like to do and want to do. Actually, I don't have any clear plans about my future yet, but I want to study more about my